Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Well, that started interestingly. Hello YouTube, my name is Mithrila and welcome to my playthrough of Serena. I saw this one for free on Steam, so I decided to pick it up and see what it is. I do have a weakness for point-and-click adventures. Let's see here. Let's pick up the photograph. And,
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
Huh. Wonder why her picture's all blurred out when you look at it closely.
Serena enjoyed spice in her life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some
All that
things.
from a pepper shaker, I think.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path
Okay,
this place
Serena's
is, that helped make
cabin.
up our mind.
This looks to be in really bad shape here. I'm getting a little nervous.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating.
Okay.
Sensual thrill.
Okay. Let's go over to the words of the bookshelf here. Vanishing town. Looks like
Still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
huh. Okay. It's over
We had such a
here.
wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
Okay, where is Serena? You're really creeping me out speaking in this past tense. It's over here.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Okay. What's this? A little bit of a creepy painting. I can't examine it any, so let's just go back. There's a toolbox. It's over here.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular.
We can't even see out this window.
Priorities, right?
Let's look at the painting. Okay, a picture painting of girls taking a bath. Wonder why we
Somewhere
can't.
here, near a private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
You know, there are lots of things that seem to remind you of her, like her cooking and all that. Let's see here.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. There's a rug
She
here.
made this with her own hands. She was really good.
There's so many things that remind you of her, but yet nothing that is enough to get you to
Our
actually remember
refuge
her.
from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
Okay, it's in here.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it. We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect. She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
What's
She
this?
adored all things of nature. I remember her long
Flowers,
walks in
maybe?
the woods. She is fairly religious, not me.
Okay,
I'm the cold and cynical bastard. And I don't remember that ever being an issue.
Okay. Nothing really in there. It's of much use.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Gah. Thanks. It's over here.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Okay. Some magazines.
She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into
Okay,
them
so
too.
this is their Playboy. Nothing more I can look at in here.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
Okay, let's look at the dresser here. Maybe
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
Okay, so she's a blonde.
Hers. I used it too, when shaving.
Okay.
These keys are for the cabin and the car.
And I can't take them. Okay. What's in here?
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's.
Okay, so he needs high blood pressure.
Chemie
meds.
Evidence. Serena's favorite perfume.
And yet the smell doesn't remind you of her. So, watch. Apparently I can't take.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily.
I could have gotten some better voice
The
acting
hours
for
I
this.
spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Okay, why is this letter in the
I miss
desk?
her so much. How is it possible that I can't remember her face?
You know, you got me, dude. I don't know. Okay, there's nothing in there. What am I missing?
Pretty shambolic, isn't it? The organization of its contents isn't much better. It'd be a shame to say we're fashionistas. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place.
Okay, let's go over here. Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Yam of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here is our mount, a snow-white mare. Come oising to my gardens fair, in the land of youth ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days,
It's been
our
so
sun and
long
sky and
since I
rainbow
said her name
ways.
out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
It's in the box.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else. We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Okay. I think I want to open up the trunk. Is that everything?
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. Just don't know anymore.
Love to go outside.
I better stay in case Serena comes back.
Let me see here.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet.
Can I look under the bed, maybe?
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her...
What is it? Where am I supposed to go? I can't. Oop. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. This looks like mostly men's clothes in here, not a lot of... It's all...
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
Almost.
The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare. We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now.
Why not? Can I take these keys?
If the keys are here, does she have her spare?
That's a good question, I guess.
There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy.
Is there anything up here, maybe? There's a dream catcher.
It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark.
I'm supposed to trigger something. But I think I've looked at everything here. Let me see. There's still nothing with the painting.
My heart is racing. I can't help but feel there's something I have to do.
Yeah, you know, I wholeheartedly
This
agree
one
with you.
wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena.
Let's go back to the bookshelf, maybe. Encyclopedia Galactica.
Smell of old books is
Is there any
intoxicating.
book that I can actually
What happens to
interact
wood
with
pulp
other
with
than
ages gives
just
it a distinctive
generically?
vanilla smell.
Doesn't look like it.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. Truth be told, not all the cooking she did was a resounding success. We agreed to never attempt doing ravioli again, our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There she is.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back
Maybe reading the
indoors,
letter
laughing,
unlocked it.
giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle, where no sorrow or pain could touch us.
Well, the music changed and swelled. I take that as a good sign.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. I miss her so much. We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar.
Can I take the keys now? No, I can't take the keys yet. Why show me the keys if I can't take them? Wonder if I can open the trunk.
Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid.
Music got a bit ominous there. Wonder if I can go outside now.
Why? We might just as well stay here.
Okay, he doesn't want to leave.
When did we let this window get so gunked up? All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday? This table has seen many happy times. The meals we shared, or when we just... It's different. But that just... It can't be different. Am I going mad?
Maybe.
Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera.
Wonder if examining this multiple times.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Please don't sing again.
I sure hope she comes back soon. We can sit down and discuss our problems, like we always did. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
That's creepy, thank you.
Without any activity, the corner feels cold and lifeless.
Can I go outside yet?
There didn't seem to be much reason to keep it clean. Just overgrown bushes outside, brambles, and I should really stay. I'm so tired anyway.
Okay, well if you're tired.
As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers. That ticking, it never stops.
Yeah?
I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to...
Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light?
Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena and I thought so too. Once.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with work. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil.
The clock has always been rather autonomous, no matter how many times we wound it up. Why did we choose this place? We're both so young and spontaneous. The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect... What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things.
You love her so much, and yet...
Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up. There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. I feel too restless to sleep right now. A radiant cover image on this one. Hardly much consolation. These girls look quite adventurous.
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
There's a part of me that says it's this trunk. And she's like in the trunk or something.
What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our
There's gotta be something that I'm missing here. I have a weird picture to have up.
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come.
Is there anything on the floor, maybe?
The guy who snapped this,
She
our
looks
host that night,
mad.
used my love. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one, our dining table, I could tell plenty of stories. The dining table was well worn even when we...
Is it my imagination, or are you using even more these days?
She had a point. I am on medication for blood pressure, after all. I'm determined to make a change when she comes back. It's not the healthier type, just regular tape. I always planned to switch to mineral or sea salt, but then I must be even more exhausted than I realize. It's not the healthier type, just regular table salt. Pig and pepper, Alice in Wonderland. All these...
Yes, I could sure use some pepper today.
It's just a pepper shaker, really. We got this set from that clearance sale, however long ago that was. Yet we never needed to refill it.
Really want to go outside.
I prefer the darkness inside right now.
Oh, you do, huh? Great.
I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again. No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is.
Hey, hand me the water glass, will you?
No point in wiping this dust. What would it help? There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. The sunlight can be confusing. The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. Proust wrote all his life about the associative power of tastes and smells. It's too tangy, too pointy. Were there times I could have complimented the way she dressed? Told her how beautiful she was to me? Instead of assuming she already knew? That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy.
What happened to lovey-dovey?
Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay.
The light is so dim here. It makes me want to chop down every tree outside.
Okay, I'm gonna go back over here now. Okay, what's in here?
Just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. The jewelry box. What is it doing here?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, it used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, and I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote when you could be raking in it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give.
Whoa.
Is this where she kept her secrets? I should take a look inside. Where to put it?
Okay.
I want to know what's inside this thing. I just need to set it down somewhere where I can sit down and open it. She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that?
Okay. Let's see what's in here.
Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. No. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Uh-oh.
I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot.
I think I know where Serena is.
Too upset to even think straight.
Okay, now I want to go
Part of
outside.
me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon, because I've had enough.
I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Oh, God. I think I know where Serena is. Okay. Yep. Yep.
My God.
Yep, there she is.
It can't. It isn't. How did it happen? I can't remember. It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry, withered.
Okay, so, that's fantastic. What the heck happened to her, I wonder?
My face. What's happened to my face?
Well, that's Dorian Gray.
Is this my punishment? It's like looking into a mirror. I've just been slowly
Picture of Dorian
rotting
Gray
inside
right
all
there.
along. I took her life. I am a demon, a destroyer, impure. I must have taken her ring off when... Why did she have to be like that? Why did she always toy with my feelings? Why is it in this chest? Was it guilt? Disgust? Denial?
Something
Sickness
like that.
and in health. Until death to us dead, worm-eaten wood. The many times we sat here.
Okay.
So many. I think there would ever be a last time.
Can I leave now?
Those noises sound like more than one person. Who can it be? The police? Are they coming for me? I deserve it, but I'll see who it is first. There's something about those voices. You must know. The window.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, it couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. We spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
Kerosene? Well, what?
Oh shit. You forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place.
Serena?
We'll take it from the ashes.
Oh my god.
No, not like that.
Oh, that was me in the dresser.
Oh.
Not Serena. Ugh. Huh. Well, that was actually kind of an interesting little game. I mean, it had weird little pacing issues where, you know, it's hard to exactly see where things were going to be going. But it wasn't terrible. For a point and click, it wasn't terrible. I just wish the pacing had been a little better. Because that's something that is always a bit of an issue with these games. Alright, well that was my playthrough through Serena. If you're interested in this kind of game, you can it's not even buy, you can get it from Steam. It's free. Just nice. I mean, that got me a little bit of enjoyment out of it. So, thank you very much for joining me. As always, please remember having an awesome day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.